What if Outlander's final season doesn't just close a chapter, but rewrites everything we thought we knew? What if this year, heartbreak and hope collide in ways even the books never dared to imagine? With Season 8 on the horizon and a long-awaited spin-off ready to launch, 2025 might just be the most explosive year in Outlander history. Let's break down exactly what's coming and why fans are both excited and terrified about what's next. If you've been holding your breath waiting for Outlander updates, you're finally about to exhale. After a long pause, things are finally picking up again. Season 7, Part 2 wrapped in early 2025 with a cliffhanger that was practically engineered to keep us pacing the floor. And while Season 8 doesn't have a locked-in premiere date yet, all signs point to a release window in late 2025, likely November, following the same pattern as the back half of Season 7. But that's not the only thing Outlander fans are buzzing about. The first official spin-off, Outlander, Blood of My Blood, is debuting on August 8th, 2025. This new series takes us deep into the origins of Jamie and Claire, specifically their parents' love stories. It's uncharted territory, and it's only the beginning. Given how rich Diana Gabaldon's world is, 2025 might just be the start of a whole new Outlander expansion. With both Season 8 and the spin-off hitting in the same year, it feels like the franchise is setting itself up for a massive next phase. In fact, this could be the perfect time for Starz to test another spin-off, especially with the fan interest at an all-time high. There's no shortage of storylines still waiting in the wings. Take The Space Between, for example, a novella following Joan McKimmey and Michael Murray as they set off on a dramatic journey through France. That arc was teased way back in Season 7 when Jamie made peace with Lauger. And what about Master Raymond's mysterious reappearance? His brief appearance at the end of Season 7 was like striking a match in the dark. Brief, but impossible to ignore. Fans have theories swirling around him, and they're only getting louder. But if there's one character who needs a spin-off, it's Lord John Grey. Not only has he been a consistent fan favorite, but his storyline in Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone ends in a way that's just begging for more screen time. In that book, he's abducted by Captain Richardson, a character introduced last season. The wild part? That plot hasn't even been resolved in the novels yet. Diana Gabaldon's next book, A Blessing for a Warrior Going Out, is still in the works. That gives the showrunners a unique opportunity. Instead of tying things up in Season 8, they could spin this storyline off into its own series centered entirely on Lord John. Gabaldon has written several novellas about him already, so the foundation is there. And so is the fan base. Behind the scenes, it seems Starz has already been mulling over a Lord John Grey series. With all this momentum, 2025 feels like the moment to pull the trigger. Meanwhile, one of the most emotional reasons fans are counting down to Season 8 is the confirmed return of Fergus and Marsali. These two haven't been seen since Season 6, and their love story has always felt like the emotional spine of the series. Their comeback could bring back that same emotional intensity that made earlier seasons unforgettable. But here's where it gets tricky. In the books, their storyline takes a devastating turn. In Written in My Own Heart's Blood, their Philadelphia print shop is destroyed in a fire. Their young son, Henri Christian, falls from the roof and dies during the chaos. It's one of the most heartbreaking moments in the entire series, and one that fans, myself included, are hoping the show chooses to skip or rewrite. Because let's face it, bringing them back just to break our hearts would feel like a cruel move. Instead, there's room for a redemptive arc. Imagine if Claire, whose healing abilities seem to be deepening, manages to save Henri Christian in a moment that echoes the mysterious return of her daughter Faith, a moment some believe involved Master Raymond's powers. Or maybe the writers could explore something that's only been hinted at, that Fergus is actually the child of a time traveler. Gabaldon has confirmed this in interviews, and it could open up a storyline that connects him more deeply to the show's central themes: time, legacy, and identity. As long as Fergus and Marsali are back for more than just suffering, there's plenty of potential to give them a beautiful final arc. Of course, the main cast will be front and center. Claire and Jamie, played by Catriona Balfe and Sam Hugan, will lead the charge. Roger and Brianna are also returning, as is Ian Murray, John Bell, and of course, David Barry as Lord John Grey. Sadly, some faces won't be coming back. Tobias Menzies, who portrayed Frank Randall, has confirmed he won't return. And Kristen Atherton's Jenny is also out. Still, the return of Cesar Domboy and Lauren Lyle as Fergus and Marsali brought joy to longtime fans when it was confirmed via a playful Instagram post back in March 2024. Seeing them in costume again sparked a flood of emotion, especially for those who've been waiting years for closure. From being adopted by Jamie and Claire in France to building a life in America, Fergus and Marsali's journey has been central to the series. Fans have always felt a strong connection to them, and that connection deserves a satisfying payoff. Outlander has always balanced romance, tragedy, and mystery like no other show on television. And if Season 8 does it right, it won't just wrap up the saga, it will open the door to new adventures, new characters, and maybe even a new era of storytelling. So here's to 2025, the year Outlander ends and begins again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.